afternoon. I'm so used to the good mornings, but good afternoon, good evening, good night, or good morning, wherever you may be joining us from. Look who I have with me, SunPsychic Jean. Hi, Jean. How are you?
I'm really well, Akela. Thank you for inviting me. I'm so excited to do a collab together with us,
Mhm.
with you today. I'm really looking forward to it.
Every time we do a collab together, or when I'm hosting, it's like, wow, I go back to when we first met. And I'm like,
Ooh,
who would ever think I would be at this point, you know, hosting and the growth, but as you know, we've been practicing and been practicing with others as well. So, yeah, thank you. I will always
you're
be
very
grateful.
welcome. Yeah, and Akela, you've always had the ability. It was about the training in how to use it in the best way and how to use it in for your best for your best interest for your utilization. You know what I mean? How to listen, how to hear, how to speak, how to pick up things, how to discern things, and it's about how to learning how to use the skill, not just having the skill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And understanding the whys, right? Because as you know, I've always been like, well, why am I no, why do I know this? Why do I feel this? Why? What do I do with it? So, yeah, thank you. So, Jean, we have quite a few in the chat. So let's go ahead and say hello to a few people. We want to do as many readings as we can. So we may not go through the entire list, but we still appreciate you being here with us, spending your time with us. You could be doing many other things. So thank you for your time. And we have Jackie B. Good morning, Good afternoon, Jackie. We have Aditi. Hi. Mangled Unicorn. Hello. Let's go down a bit. We have Gary for Grace, Nor F137. Hello. And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm sniffling. I was outside on the pollen. Ooh. Healing readings by Donna Marie. Hello. Let's see. We have Dandika. Welcome. Good afternoon. Arwen G. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Hi, Arwen. Uh, we have Brenda T. Manchin. Hello. And then Melinda Salinas. Hi, how are you? Thank you for being here. Hey, Wanda Grant. Thank you. Gar- Garnet McCleary. And there's that Jean.
The blue jeans. I know. Doesn't it make you giggle? It just does. It's so fun.
Hi, Jazz. Happy Medium. Welcome. PK knows best. Hello. Let's see. And I'm trying to. We have Poiroy Forever. Hello. Okay. Hold on 1 second. And yeah, that's who we have so far this morning. So thank you again for being here. And Jean, I know before we jump into the readings, you have an amazing website where you offer not only readings, you offer practice sessions, and you talk about the fears that you attend. Do you want to go ahead and, since you will be having a practice session this afternoon, do you want to go ahead and share that with the group?
Yes, this is my website, everybody, SunPsychic Jean. And when you come over, this is the page that you'll land on, and has all the different readings down here. And then when you come up over here, you see the guided meditations. Please do check those out. But what I wanted to tell everybody is this group events, and you'll see this group events. I have my Meet Your Spirit Guide, and this Meet Your Spirit Guide, what we'll do is I'll tell you a little bit about your spirit guide, how to connect with them, how they communicate with us, and I'm doing a little slideshow too, you guys. I'm so excited
Mhm.
on suggestions or possibilities of different types of spirit guides. And all you have to do is click on this bar right here, and down at the bottom you can read a little bit about it, and it's down if you want to go through the registration process. Once you do that, you'll be sent an email receipt. And in that email receipt, you'll see where it says event link is in that email. So I just want to make sure everybody knows. And that is today, later today at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. There's still room if you want to try, if you want to get in. Also, this is free for my members. If you are a member of my channel, you're able to come into this for free. And how you do that is I give the coupon code in the members only chat. There's a members only posts, there's a post, where the community board used to be. And in there's members only posts. And that's where I have the coupon code. So that's what I wanted to tell everybody. And also, just so you know, for my members, this is my psychic study practice group on May 17th. It's once a month. And for my members, they can also attend here for half off. It's half off of this one. So I just wanted to tell everybody, I'm really looking forward to Meet Your Spirit Guide event today. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, yeah. And I still attend Jean's practice session, guys. So you're always learning, right? And I know quite a few people, Jean, have been asking, well, how do I talk to my guides? How do I get to meet them? I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. So this is an opportunity if you wanted to try and just get to see, to meet your spirit guide. You may not meet all of them, but you at least meeting one will be a start. So give it a try. Okay, thanks, Jean. The other thing, post your question in caps, and if you can put emojis, that'll be good, because we can spot it quickly if it's in caps, and especially with emojis. All right, guys. So, Jean, are you ready to get rolling?
I am.
Okay, all right. So let's jump right in, and we are going to go with Healing Readings by Donna Marie. Donna Marie, are you? And we will ask, because I know it's 10 minutes after. So we're going to check to make sure that you are still here. So if you, and I think I've captured all the questions so far. So you don't have to keep putting it in multiple times. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So Donna Marie is here. And Jean, if you get something first, please feel free to jump right on in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thanks, Jackie.
So the first thing I do get for you, Miss Donna Marie, is about timing. And what I mean by that is your understanding about the divine timing. And I feel as though you're taking like 2 steps forward. It's almost like things are either too rushed or too slow. And you want things to move forward, but you don't want them to move forward too quickly. And sometimes you feel overwhelmed a little easily when things start happening all at the same time. And they're just saying that they are tempering. You know how you temper chocolate? They're saying they're tempering you, Donna Marie. They're giving you many things all at once. I see that you get downloads, information, and inspiration. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. That's too much. And then you're like crickets. You're like, okay, where did everything go? I was bombarded there for a little bit before, and now there's nothing. So there's like this ebb and flow. There's this timing. And they're just saying that it's okay. It's okay that you don't grasp or take action on everything that when you get those downloads. And it's okay for you to take that time of integration in between the flow. And what they want you to do is just to make note of these things, like if you have a download of like 5 different inspiring ideas, and you can only take action on 2, as long as you write them down and put it in there for when you do find the time. And it's about us managing our, that ebb and flow of spiritual connection. And they're also tempering you. That's so funny. And they've never told me that before, John. That's what I have.
And thank you, Jean. And my message is almost the same, similar, because Donna Marie, what I saw and felt is like you were about to take a step and mid-step you paused and everything just went still. And so I'm sitting here and I'm trying to get more information. I'm not really getting a whole lot. So I said, let me pull the card and see. And guess what card I got? You're going to chuckle. It says deep quiet. Let's see if I can use deep quiet. And it's about meditation and stillness. So if you are feeling, that you're not doing enough, or as Jean mentioned, everything was going, 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 and now there's like a pause, or it's going in slow mo. This is why. Okay. So I know Donna said she had stopped a while on YouTube, and I saw that, Donna. They just asked me to pull another card, which I just did, but the card that was below it says lost in space. And that talks about, it says needing direction. But I feel, Donna, that maybe there's quite a bit going on, personally, not necessarily with what we do here. And they're asking you, it's kind of like a refocusing. So if you're able to get to that deep quiet, which I know you can, you're going to be pointed in the right direction, or you're going to be given the direction that is needed for whatever the situation is that you might be dealing with. All right, Donna, I hope that helps, but that's what I have for you.
Yeah, and don't feel like you're missing anything. It's not that you're missing it. It's that they want to give you everything possible, and it's up to you to take the opportunity or not. But just means you're in the flow. That's what I get.
Yeah.
Good girl.
And it's interesting. She said she's been meditating and pulled back. Well, they want you to get, to get back into it. So thank you, Donna Marie. Let's see. Let's go to Arwen. And again, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Sorry if I'm butchering it. Arwen, are you here? Let's see, Arwen. Yes, okay. And then after Arwen, just so that you can let us know that you are here, we are going to go to Poirot Forever. Okay, so Arwen, then Poirot. Okay, so Arwen says, what's coming towards me? That's a very generalized, because there's so many things that could be coming towards you, Arwen. But let's see what's coming towards Arwen.
I do feel that there's a little bit of work, a little bit of nose to the grindstone, and I do see you going through the motions and sort of keeping busy and keep producing or keep production going. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's like chop wood, carry water, and it's important for us to do these everyday things that is necessary, but to continue to do this and to know that when you need to be called, you'll be called. There will be a time where you'll be called to either make a change or to take action. So if there is nothing happening at this moment, ask. I mean, it happens to a lot of us, and it's all a part of this flow. I do see a lot of emotion. I do feel as though you may have either just moved or just you may have lost somebody in your family, or maybe you lost a job and changing jobs, or something is just not fulfilling you anymore, and it's like, what now? What can I look forward to? and they say it's okay to chop wood and carry water. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working in the and producing and creating. And what they want you to know is that soon you will see an opening and a release of that stagnant feeling, or that um, unable to move kind of feeling. They're saying that just keep doing what you're doing. They're saying you're on the right path. You're doing fine. That nothing needs to be shaking and moving for you at this time. Just hold steady is what I'm getting. So I hope that made sense for you.
Arwen, I got for you. Um, I was guided to the Moonology deck, and they're saying it's a time for healing. Healing. And I know Jean mentioned, I'm sorry, here it is. Time for healing. And that's the balsamic moon. Let me see what the balsamic moon represents. And you know, it's so funny. Some of these books are not numbered, so it's like you're flipping through trying to find exactly where it is. But if I don't find it, Arwen, they're telling you, or they're asking you, not telling. They're letting you know it's a time for healing. What are you harboring? Let's see what I can feel into for you. I keep getting this image, even before I started pulling cards, as if you ask what's coming towards you. And the image I keep getting is like you're standing and a bus is coming towards you. I don't know if whatever you have going on, this is how you're feeling. And they're asking you to look into it, to really dive deep into the situations that you're faced with. Because there's a lot of, it's not anger, it's more of, I can't believe, I can't believe this happened, or I can't believe that this person did something like this to me, is what it feels. So it's a blend, a mesh of, I would say, anger, disappointment, sadness, um, a drop in trust as well, is all kind of like meshed in there together. And they're telling you it's time to look into that and start healing little pockets of it. Start small. Don't jump in trying to fix the entire situation. Start off small and healing little pockets of whatever it is that you're dealing with. I'm checking to see if Arwen said anything. Nope, no feedback from Arwen. Does that make sense to you, Arwen? Please, I could be way off. So please let me know. But while we wait, I want to say hi. We had quite a few other folks jump in, come into the chat. So hello. Okay, good. So hello to everyone. I see Dora, Romero, peace, love. Hello. We're trying to get to as many questions as we can. Vicky Howell. So just know that if we don't get to say hello to you, it's already said. Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. Thank you, Arwen. Next, we will go to, I said was Poirot forever. And Poirot said she was here. Oh, no, wrong one. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that, Poirot. Okay. Question. Please ask my guide, Ike, if my black stallion dream still holds true. Okay. Your black stallion dream still holds true. I don't know. This sounds like a pendulum question. You want to use pendulums, Jean? Let's see. Okay.
So, if you don't mind, this is a really good opportunity to share that Pierrot takes her guide Ike into many aspects of her own life. So, is Ike here with us today and with Pierrot? And she developed a relationship with her guide Ike, and and through validation and through practice and through trial and error has developed a trust and a confidence in this. And sometimes we need outside validation. Like she probably has connected with him, but it's hard for us to trust ourselves sometimes. That's why it's always good to either have a pendulum or get validation from others. So I'm just getting a yes, 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 yes for Ike. And so he's saying, believe in the impossible. He's saying that you hold the power in your hopes and dreams, that you create it through your, you know, through your free will, is what he's saying, and to hold on to that, it's very important. That's what I got for you, Piero.
Yeah, and my pendulum said yes, yes, Squirrel. So, yes, that black stallion dream still holds true. So hopefully it wasn't amazing. When you think of a black stallion, they are so powerful, so majestic-y looking. Okay. All right. Thank you, Poirot. Let's do this. And then we will go to, let's see. Mangled Unicorn. Are you here? And after Mangled Unicorn, we can do Jazz Happy Medium. Okay. So Mangled Unicorn. It'll be my luck, Jean. I forget who I said next. So let me write this down. Jazz Happy Medium. All right. Thank you, Jazz. All right. Jazz would like to know, what is she missing about the lesson in acceptance? Okay.
I think that the definition of acceptance, when we have acceptance, it doesn't mean that we condone, it doesn't mean that we prefer, it doesn't mean it's okay, it doesn't mean we look the other way. All it means is that we accept that it is there and that is the way that it is. That we acknowledge, it's more of an acknowledgement that it is part of my reality and it has happened, and that this is an energy that is present in my life, and that is as far as accepting. It's acknowledging, it's verifying that yes, this is here, and then you choose how you would like to respond or not respond. And it's about not denying. Like if it's raining out and you're like, oh, I can't stand the rain, I don't like the rain, I don't want the rain, and it's always wet, and I get so my shoes get ruined, and it leaks in my car. And instead of not accepting that it's raining and complaining about all the things, just say it's raining again, and accept that it's raining again instead of pushing against it. It's that resistance that they want us to let go of, that resistance to whatever it is. It's not that we prefer it. It's not that we condone it. It's not that it's okay or that we want more of it. It's just that it's there, and that you acknowledge it, so that that resistance, because what we resist persists. It really, really does, because we're putting our energy towards it. You just say it's there. It's part of life, and you just move on to the frequency and vibration that you do prefer, and not resist what is there. You know what I mean? It's not easy. It's not easy, but just the acknowledgement, it is what it is, and move on, and keep creating your own life. Keep working on the things that you do want. You know what I mean? Let go of that focus. Let go of that. Oh, I can't believe they did that. No, they did it. It was wrong.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just keep moving on. Try not to resist. I think that, all of those words are confusing, or may be confusing at times. How about you, Miss Akela?
Yeah. So, Jax, I'm actually trying to pull a card for you because when I asked the question, the first word I heard was trust. And I was like, trust? She's asking about acceptance, the lesson in acceptance. And they're like, yeah, trust that what is happening for you, right? Because as Jean says, when you're resisting or you're fighting against whatever the outcome of the situation is, it's a form of we're not trusting the universe. Remember, good, bad, and different, it's a lesson, right? There is no wrong path. It just depends on how sooner we get to the destination or how much longer based on the path we take. So, what they're saying is to trust. So, when a situation arises and you feel like, oh no, this can't be right, da 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 da, whatever, right? Just go within, sit quietly on the situation and ask, um, is this true? Should I do ask, is there anything else I can do for this, right? So in a sense, even though you're still asking for guidance, you are still trusting that your guides, the outcome is for you, but you just want to make sure because a lot of times you might walk and stub your toe and be like, oh my gosh, and maybe you need to move something out of the way, but trusting that they are putting these lessons in place for your highest good. And look, they're saying don't pull a card. I don't know,
I
Jack.
I felt that on my little pinky toe. Did you ever get hit your toe on the
Yes.
coffee table? Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe you need to look down, pay attention to where you're going. So every lesson is for, there's a reason behind it. All right, Jax. And I know you said you were having internet problems, but I hope you heard everything we said and it makes sense to you. Thank you, Jax. And then I said we were going to go to Jazz Happy Medium. Okay. Okay. And Jazz asked, does my friend Alina have any message for me? See her in my dreams at night. Okay. And Jazz, are you here? I know you said earlier you were. I just want to make sure.
Hi, Kirsten.
Hi, Kristen. And hi, Sarah. Hibiscus Readings. Hi, Shine Love Light Truth.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Denise B. Hello. Ace. Oh, Soul Chef Antonia. Hello and welcome. Thank you all for being here with us. And a warrior girl came in, but she had to leave. But thank you for coming by. Okay, let's see. Jazz is still here. Thank you, Jazz. Does my friend Alina?
She doesn't want you to worry about her. She's saying that she's just wanting to let you know that she's fine, doing well, and that life goes on. That she is still in a coherent state, a state of awareness, and that she's able to come in and out of the energy around you. I feel as though she is there for you and supporting you. I also feel as though you've had past lives together, because she's saying that she's part of your team, like your soul family, your team. She just wants to reassure you that you're not alone. And she's saying that what we connected, the how we connected in this world was true, and to believe it and to trust it. I feel as though you two connected on a level that other friends, it's not the same. It was very comfortable and very automatic, and it's almost like you finished each other's sentences, And she's saying that's because our souls have met before. She doesn't want to startle you during the day, but she's saying if you would like to connect with her during the day while in your wakened state, you can ask her for a sign, like a butterfly, or, flicker the lights. But sometimes flickering the lights is a little startling. So, whatever it is that you would like a reassurance from her, she wants you to let you know that she is around you, that she appreciates you. And not only that, but when people are on the other side, they go through a life um, review, and she may have seen the kindness and the genuine friendship that you extended to her, and is just coming to say thank you. You know what I mean? So I feel like, oh, she said, I can feel her hug me. She loves me. She was my best friend. Aw, that's so
Beautiful.
sweet.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you, Jean. And Jazz, when I first went in, I kind of got the beginning of what Jean got with her coming in just to let you know that I'm still here. I haven't forgotten you. So she's showing her presence. But then she also kind of said, and I don't know how frequently you've been dreaming her, but what she said is that she can come in, or she's this is what I heard. I can come in as different okay, I'm going to put it in my words, my way. She can come into your dream like as a mask may sound weird, but just go with me, as a mask of something else, to help you through a situation, right? So you might be dealing with something and you're asking for clarity, or you're asking for some sort of assistance. But let's say how do I want to word this without making you, because it's all good. She's coming in, the whatever is coming in as a familial for you, so that it's a little easier for you to deal with whatever the situation is. So what I'm getting from her is to, even though she's there and sometimes she's coming just to say hello, pay attention to the message or the dream, because it's like an eye, she's coming in as an eye opener kind of feel is what I'm getting. Because here's, I got two cards for you. And the first card, she's asking you to clear any limiting beliefs that you may have. And she also asking you to release old patterns. And if you look at the cards, Jazz, they are almost the same, right? Same colors. You have birds on each. And when you're clearing limiting beliefs, you are releasing from you old patterns that may have been passed down from generation that really doesn't make any sense. So, and this could be why she said she's coming in as an image to, like, I'm trying the best way to describe this, but her presence is also a reflection for you to work on the situation. So while it's her and it's comforting for when you see her, she's asking you to be aware of, pay attention to the situation of the dream. There's little bits of information within there to help you through whatever it is
Wow.
you may need to work on, is what I'm getting from her. And I hope that makes sense, Jazz, because that is the, just trying to explain what I was getting was kind of like throwing me off. But yeah.
And she's saying be self aware. So there's information in the dream when she comes and she visits with you. It's not only her coming to visit with you, it's that she wants you to pay attention to this dream, that there's more in there for you. Is that what you're saying, Akela?
Yeah, yes. But because you are, her presence may be more accepting, as of somebody else. Because you have people who you trust. So even when they're on the other side, you're like, okay, yes, my grandmother came in my dream and she said blah 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 blah, right? So just pay attention to the what's going on in the dream when she comes in, because it's there's information within the dream is what I'm getting from her.
Cool.
And thank you, Jazz. Okay, let's see. Fixed my okay. Let's go to next. We have okay. 1 second, guys.
And Jazz
Let's
says, yes, that makes sense.
okay. Great, great. Let's do. Oh, hi, KK. How are you? Welcome. Let's do. Okay, since you popped in on your comment was very present. Let's do. Go to KK. KK, are you here? And then after KK, we can go to Lindsay Smith. Okay, so KK, then Lindsay Smith. Just let us know you are here, guys. You're welcome, Jazz. Okay, KK is here. All right. And KK, Spiritual Intuitive, says, good day. May I please get a message from my spirit team? Okay.
They want you to know they haven't gone anywhere, and that you haven't missed anything. It's almost like they're still teaching, and through experience that you see these little nudges. I do feel as though like as you go along, you say, oh, well, that's happened because of this. Oh, that must be my spirit guide showing me that. It's almost like you can see through the veil a little bit and understand a little bit more of the signs and synchronicities that are around you. And they're saying that there are no like big overarching messages that you're missing, that it's about the little things. It's about balancing your awareness in this 3D world and in this spiritual world. And they're saying that practicing and balancing is developing your skills of discernment, so that when the big downloads do come, that you'll be able to assimilate and to record and understand. So let's say you get a big download and it's a whole paragraph, and you record it and you only understand like, well, I didn't. Sometimes they frame things around the message, and as long as you get one or two of the key messages in there, but the other ones are not don't make sense yet. It's about that it either is not quite time, or that it was an energetic code. It was not something that you needed to make logical human sense of right now, but it was just something to implant like the seed, or it was they're saying there's no words that are ever spoken that are not important. I feel as though that some things come through in an energetic frequency that we may not understand at this point in time, and to focus on the feeling and the frequency for those big downloads. But they're saying that you moving through your day, of recognizing the signs and synchronicities and talking back, which I do know that you do. And I don't know if you're doing automatic writing or if you're doing your own channeling and reciting it, but they're saying in whatever way feels best for you, and whatever, like they're saying, follow the whim. Like if you have a whim to start writing, or if you have a whim to just record, or if you have a whim, to draw a picture. Yeah. And they're still telling me that you still talk to the animals. They want me to tell you that will never go away. And I know that you trust that, but you can read the minds of all the animals. This is a very, very, very strong superpower that you have. I love it. And you can read their minds. It's crazy. All right, KK, that's what I have for you.
Thank you, Jean. Um, to piggyback off of the animals, Kiki, the horse in your profile pic, is that horse in spirit? If you don't mind letting me know. Because the horse is, I didn't really look at the image a whole lot. I glanced it, but the image of the horse is just like stuck in my mind. And the horse feels so, it's like happy. It's almost like, I must say he. I hope it, because I can't see.
She
Yeah.
said she's still here with us.
She's still
She's
here.
still in body. Yeah, the
Okay.
horse.
See.
But she did talk to me when I first met. That horse talked to me. So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if she's in spirit or not.
Okay. Yeah. 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 She, because it's she. I guess she made you put she because I was about to say he. Um, she is happy. She is grateful. Her heart, because she's making my heart expand. I don't know what you did or what you've done or maybe what you're doing. But this horse is expressing a lot of gratitude, Kiki. Oh, she says, I love you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And my eyes, she's making my eyes fill with water. Oh my goodness. I see you, Kiki. You're standing to her right. So she's going to be here. And she is just like rubbing or like, lifting her head up and down to you as if, and that's a sign of thankfulness. It's the sign of her love, the sign, her sign of, you're her world. Mm. Okay, I don't know what this means because I've never had an animal say this, but well, I kind of know what it means, but in human, if we're having a conversation, because she says there's nothing she wouldn't do for you. Hmm. I see her standing and it's like did she have an ouchie recently on one of um her legs? Because I'm trying to figure out which leg that it might be her. If I turn back right leg. Yeah, the back right leg. Oh wow. Okay. Uh
She scraped the side of her face and she said, "Oh, I needed to hear that. I haven't physically worked with her a lot, so I've been worried that she would be sad. I've had that wishy-washy doubting spirit been trying to convince me that I should sell her. But she's just so grateful that you said that, Akela. That
oh
horse has talked to me many a times, right from that photo. They're very connected, you and KK. I know.
yes. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean there's nothing you wouldn't do for Kiki? It's kind of like because but animal, they're souls, right? So at the end of the day, Kiki, no, this horse loves you.
Very grateful too.
Yes, and very grateful. I was gonna go to the dragon deck, and the image of the horse just would not leave my mind's eye. I was like, okay, let's see what this horse wants to say. All right, Kiki. I'm glad it made sense to you, and it was comforting. You needed to hear that. So thank you for your question. And I'm,
Oh, she's
oh,
crying.
you're welcome, Kiki. She's beautiful. Wow. Okay. And oh my God. And next week, I said we were going to go to Lindsay Smith. Oh, I needed to hear that, Akela. I haven't physically worked with her a lot. So I've been worried that she would be sad. I've had that wishy-washy doubting spirit. No, yeah. Her heart is open for you because she made my heart open up, Kiki. So yeah. Even though you haven't worked with her, she knows the love is there. Yeah. The kindness is there. So go give her a hug. Thanks again, Kiki. Okay. Lindsay Smith, are you here? Hi, Witchy Trista. Hi, Mystic John Paranormal. Thank you for being here. And anyone else that I may have missed. Oh, Cricket Legs. Hi, welcome. Okay, Lindsay is here. All right, Lindsay. After my father died about a year ago, I found out he had a double life. I was shocked. Does he have any messages for me? Okay. Um, Lindsay, Jean, would you like to know his name to make it a little?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Lindsay, do you mind telling us your dad's name, please? Because sometimes it makes it a quicker,
Just first name.
yeah, just first name. Yes, yes, yes.
So what I was picking up right away, I was, you would think that he would come through with an apology, but he wants you to know that the love he had for you was real, that it was not fake. It was not, there wasn't, he loved both of his families. He understands that it was dishonest and not forthright, but he just couldn't choose, that he loved you, and that there's nothing that, and it's proof that he loved you because he didn't want to leave you for this other life, and he couldn't choose, and it was wrong. He didn't have to have his cake and eat it too. He understands there's, rules and expectations and societal requirements, and to, be honest and open with those that you're committed to. However, he just wants you to know that doesn't mean that my love for you was fake. It doesn't mean that my love for you was any less. He wants you to know that he does love you, and he does ask for your forgiveness. He said, please try not to judge me. Please try not to, second guess all of those excuses that he may have had to go away or to travel or something. He said, don't spend your time going back and unwrapping all of that. He said, trust and focus on the happy times. Focus on the times I was there, because I really was there. I really wanted to be there, and I really do love you. You are his shining light, and he's saying that please do forgive him for the lies that he had to uh, share in order to pull it off. But he's saying, try don't diminish what we did have. Everything was true. He's saying he is paying atonement on the other side. So that is being. You don't need to reprimand him or to make him pay or to tear your happy times apart in order to make him pay. He's already doing that work on the other side. But he just wants to tell you he loves you. What was his first name? Kent? Oh
No,
no, Carl. Okay.
okay. Mm. Whew. Lindsay. Okay. So your dad, two things he made me feel. Um, the first thing I kind of felt was that he had to make choices, right? And he didn't want you to feel that it's anything like because of you or anything like that. He was just in a situation and he had to make choices. And that is a choice he chose to make. He didn't go into any more details, but that was a choice he made. Um, and you don't have to say, I'm just going to say what I got. So you don't have to answer, because he also made me feel like you may have been, if there are other kids, you may have been like second or third. I'm not sure why he's making me know that, but I'm just passing that on. It doesn't take away from anything, any love that he has for you, because he didn't wasn't saying a whole lot. So I went to the cards, and he's asking you, which I smiled when I saw this. It says, feel, don't think. So while you think with your mind, he's asking you to go within your heart. And here he is as the lion, right? He's asking you to feel what's in your heart. The memories, the time spent. Yes, he may have made a horrible decision. But in that moment, for him, it didn't seem horrible. It feels like he just didn't know. Okay, he didn't want to hurt in the moment. He didn't want to hurt, and felt that this may have been the best option. Right. So what's interesting, Lindsay? So here we have a lion, and he's asking, connect to the heart, feel within the heart, not the mind, right? And then you get the lioness. Vulnerability is power. And here we have a lioness and her cub. So when I look at that vulnerability is power card, it's telling me I'm feeling a lot of emotions inside of me. And it's asking you, yes, that situation occurred. It's not your task to hold on to um, anger, frustration. How could, why did, he's asking you to become vulnerable and release that, let those feelings go. Because at the end of the day, his love for you never faded, it never went away. Okay? So remember that. Remember the good times. Remember the love that you shared with your dad, right? Because even though I feel like, even though this is a lioness, a feminine, that's still him saying that I am watching over you as well. I haven't gone anywhere. So allow yourself to become vulnerable and release whatever it is that you're feeling towards that situation, because it's not your burden to carry. That wasn't your choice. That was his choice that he made. All right. So that's what I have for you, Lindsay, and I hope it helps. Okay.
That was really powerful, Akela, that it's not her burden. Other people's discretions or indiscretions we do not carry other people's mistakes or choices. And it's really important. And as empaths, sometimes we do, especially with family members, but that was really very powerful. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's very good communicator.
She said, whoa. And she said, yes, it helps.
All right. Thank you for being here with us, Lindsay, and for asking your question. Let's take one more. Are we good with taking one more, Jean?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Did I say any name?
I didn't write anything down.
Okay.
I
All right.
don't think so.
Okay, good. Because I didn't write it down either if I did. So sorry, guys. Let's do mm, peace love. Yeah, peace love. Peace love, are you still here? Peace love. All right. Okay. Yes, peace love is here. Okay. And peace love asks, may I get a message from my guides, please? Thank you, peace love. We see you're here. Okay. All right.
I feel as though they want you to know that the work that you came here to do is complete, and they want you to know that there is no other expectation of you. So I feel as though you're looking for what's next, and they just want you to enjoy your life. They want you to make the most of it and find the happy times and not worry about what may come tomorrow. They want you to know that you do have all the power in your own hands, and that if you connect to the meditation, to your own higher self, to that soul aspect of yourself, and awaken or connect to that aspect of yourself. And that's all that needs to be done, is to get to know yourself better. Um, I do feel as though you may have a little concern about resources, and will everything be okay? Will all of my resources hold up? And they say, don't worry about it, that you're already taken care of. I do feel as though you have done some, well, you've been there for other people, and you have already put in your work, and you've been in in service for so very long, that now it's time for you to reap the rewards, and things will come to you. And I do feel as though you're it's um, you're being taken care of. You're being protected somehow, some way. I don't know if who this is that you are connecting with, but you're not alone. They want you to know that you're not alone, that they're all there. These are loved ones, these are spirit guides and angels, and they just want you to know, try not to worry, and to continue to do your meditation work, connection work, expanding your awareness, and to keep moving forward, that there's nothing to worry about. You're in good hands.
Thank you, Jean. And peace, love. My message is almost the same. That I had to go to the cards because I was like, okay, make sure I'm not, because I can hear Jean, make sure. So what I initially heard was stand tall. And then I was like, okay, stand tall. And then Jean, you started off and say, she's put in the work and whatever. So I'm like, guys, okay, well, what do you mean stand tall? And then the next thing I know, peace, love, it's like you were standing on a stage getting ready to take a bow. The show has come to a conclusion. The work has been done. Time to wrap up. And you're taking a bow at this on the stage, right? Because you've done the work. So now it's like, what's next, right? But before jumping to what's next, Spirit wants you to, or your team wants you to, like, indulge yourself in the joys, the happy times, do things for you, because what I got was to gift yourself, right?
That's perfect. That's
Be,
exactly it.
yes,
Yep. That's
be
exactly what they're saying.
your own priority.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
What? Look, I'm getting. You have done it. So congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. Say yes, yes, because they're telling you to take that, stand tall, have pride in the work you have put in, whatever it is you are doing. But now is a time for you, and that's the message I have. Peace, love. That's it. So
Hold up that first one again. What was that first one?
it says to gift yourself, and look at all the treasures in that treasure box.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
Make yourself the priority. That's a part of gifting yourself. That's a part of self-care. Now it's time for you to focus on you, to relax, to have that chocolate bar that you might have been putting off, you know. But yeah, that's the message I have for you. Peace, love. All right. So I want to we want to thank everyone for joining us here today. I know we couldn't get to everyone. We had a lot of questions. So Jean, if you want to share what you have coming up next, if in case if someone would like to come back later on to join your show to see if they can get their question answers. It was only an hour, guys, so we can't get everybody within that hour's time.
I will be back on Saturday, the 9th, with Ginny B, and we're going to be doing live readings. And then I'll be back on Sunday as well, doing my solar show. So Saturday, the 9th at 2 p.m. Eastern with Ginny B. And then I have a solar show on the 10th. So Saturday and Sunday. Weekends are big for me these days, you guys. And I'm going to try and get to as many as possible because I do have my psychic fairs and stuff coming up too. But it's lots of fun. Thank you, Akela. How
You're
about you? What do you have coming up?
Yes, so I may have a show coming up during in the week on the 7th. I might, if we do put it up, you are subscribed to my channel, you get the notification. Other than that, I will be hosting my Saturday morning show. It's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if I haven't already, I will be uploading the show. But that's the only thing I have coming up, and that's Saturday the 9th.
And I just wanted to invite anybody who's watching on my channel to please do go on over and subscribe to Akela-B. It's exactly how it looks there. Akela-B24 is her channel name. And please do go on over and subscribe. It's very difficult to get up and running and started. You have to have a certain number of subscribers before you're allowed to utilize certain aspects on YouTube. So please do go on over, and it's free to subscribe. And we really appreciate all the support.
Yes,
And
and
oh,
go
did you
ahead.
recently hit a milestone? Yes.
Yes, I hit now we've crossed it. So I hit 300 subscribers and I did a giveaway to three. I had three winners. So yeah, when I hit my next milestone 400, I'll do another giveaway. But for those who are on my channel who are not subscribed to Jean, please go ahead and subscribe to Jean, hit the like, comment, share on our shows so that it gets out there to others in the YouTube space as well. All right, Jean. Well, and don't forget, Jean is having her practice session, Meet Your Spirit Guides, later today. So if you would like to try it out just to get to meet your spirit guides, please go on to SunPsychic Jean's website and sign up, and you'll get all the information in your receipt to join the practice session.
Thanks, Akela.
You're welcome. Well, thank you, everyone. It was an amazing show. And Jean, thank you for again collabing with me.
Thanks for hosting. It was a lot of fun, everybody. Thank you for all your support. If you guys received a reading today, please do, after the show is over, make a little comment in the comments below. That really does help our channel as well. And it'll help Akela too. YouTube looks at all of these things. So it's not just us. They want us to have all the, all the check marks on YouTube.
Yeah. Yes. So thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I hope you have an amazing next week. And even if it's not, you make it what you want it to look like. All right. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye.